Hi everyone, this is Bhavana. This is a video report on waveform generation and MATLAB GUI. Firstly, why do we plot elementary signals? Elementary signals can be used to represent complicated signals in signal processing. This can help in analyzing linear systems. Firstly, I have plotted a unit step function. A unit step function is a function whose value is 1 for all the values of t greater than 0. It is equal to 0 for all the values of t less than 0. A rectangular pulse can be defined in this manner. It is a non-sinusoidal periodic waveform that varies between two fixed values with different time durations. I have plotted the continuous time and discrete time waveforms of these two functions in the same figure window by using a subplot function. We can plot ramp function. I have defined ramp function here. It is the product of t and unit step. It actually means that it is equal to t for all the values of t greater than 0. It is equal to 0 for all the values of t less than 0. A signum function can be defined in this manner. It is equal to 1 for all the values of t greater than 0. It is equal to minus 1 for all the values of t less than 0. It is equal to 0 for t equal to 0. So here are the Ct and dt waveforms of signum and ramp functions. An impulse function can be defined in this way. It is a function that rises infinitely at t equal to 0. A sinusoidal function can be plotted using sine function. So I have plotted the Ct and dt waveforms of sinusoid and impulse function using plot and stem functions. So these are the plots. A causal exponential can be defined in this way. It is unit step product exponential of t. It actually means it is equal to exponential of t for values of t greater than 0. It is equal to 0 for all the values of t less than 0. So I have defined causal exponential here and I have used it in plot function to plot this causal exponential in this way. We can get exponentially rising and decaying functions too. Exponential functions of ax plus of the form e power ax plus b can be rising or decaying based on the value of a. If a is positive, it is rising. If a is negative, it is decaying. So I have plotted all these graphs. They are Ct and dt waveforms in the same figure window again. We can plot a sawtooth function in MATLAB. Sawtooth is similar to triangular function. Its value drops to -1 at integral multiples of 2 pi and it is linear. It is piecewise linear and a continuous function. We can get a sawtooth function by using sawtooth of t expression. It is having a period of 2 pi, but if we give it in this manner, it gets a time period of integer value. So I have also plotted a rectangular wave pulse that is like it is a sequence of on and off states. So here I have given two inputs, pulse width and pulse periods in this pulse tran function. It actually means that pulse width is the time duration in which it is in on state and the total duration in which it is on and off gives the pulse period. A square function is similar to a rectangular function, but here the time duration in which it is on and off are equal. We can also plot a triangular waveform. It gets its name because it is similar to a triangle. So we can get the plot like this using triangle function which is inbuilt. I have plotted this graph. We can also get a sinusoidal function of a particular frequency by defining it this manner: sine of omega t, where omega is 2 pi f and f is the required frequency. So these are the two waveforms. We were asked to sum up three sine functions with different values and different amplitudes in this way. So here is the expression of the sum, and their graph is in this way. So it is a periodic function. We can also get the product of two sinusoids in this manner. We can write the product in this manner, and we can use plot and stem for plotting this. And here is the plot, and again that is a periodic function. We were asked to create a GUI of this form, which takes the values of limits of x and asks for the type of function, the amplitude, and time period. In this way. So how to do this? We can use a guide or app designer. I have used guide. We can give the different components in guide by using the left panel. I have given access and edit text boxes. We can also call back this and get the auto generated code. I have used statements to get access of the input that is given and converted it into integers, and then I have passed this data in different functions by using setup data and getup data. I have used a switch case in pop-up menu callback. If the user selects a particular option, then it returns the output of this block of statements in the case statement. So this is the GUI for the second question, and for the first question, this is the GUI that I have got. We can get different functions in this way. We can change their amplitude. We can give the values in which from where to where it starts, and we are getting both the CT and the DT waveforms. So let us do. Actually, I have used function callback. Have given the tags to from for the different text boxes, and so I am able to access the data that is given in these text boxes. str and val can be used for specifying what string we have selected in the pop-up menu. In this manner, we can create a GUI. Thank you.